So hello, my name is Tanya Brown. I am a real estate investor and my focus is mainly on mortgage notes. For those who may not be familiar with mortgage notes, what that is you becoming the bank. So essentially, I purchase mortgage notes from banks, from hedge funds, from brokers, other note investors and I basically take over people's mortgages. So I buy debt and I become the bank. So it's kind of a different concept in real estate investing, but also have done rental properties. I've done a little bit of wholesaling. I've done fix and flips. And so I've kind of run the gamut when it comes to real estate and real estate investing. But I sort of found my niche in note investing and becoming the bank, because that's kind of the big boys of real estate investing. And so as a woman going into this field, ironically, I was actually taught and trained by a female who got into this industry. She had her background in Wall Street. I didn't have a background in Wall Street. I have an MBA, but the reason I got my MBA is because I knew that, finance and math and business, it wasn't a strong point of mine. So I said, well, let me go back to school and find out, what it is I need to know, kind of fit the puzzles together and I guess fill in the blanks of what I didn't know. And so I went back to school to get all of that information, and then come to find out really the best way to get trained is not necessarily to go back and spend $30,000, $40,000 on an MBA, but to get real world experience and to find a mentor. And so I just happened to come across a mentor. She was a female mentor who knew about note investing, and not a lot of people know about it. And this is what banks have been doing for years. The big rollers and the people who are, rich people, they've been doing this for years. And now it's kind of trickling down to the everyday person, where you can buy somebody's mortgage, sit on your couch and collect their mortgage payments month after month as passive income. So it wasn't difficult getting into this field, simply because I did have someone who I guess trailblazed and was ahead of me. But there aren't many people or many females in real estate investing. More are coming into the field, but mainly females are sort of reserved. They're not reserved, but they focus on their families, right? We focus on our families. We focus on getting the education. We're concerned about everybody else, right? Making sure that your husband or your boyfriend or your significant other, they're supported and that they're taken care of. And then you focus on yourself last. And so a lot of people wait, or a lot of females, they'll wait until their 40s, their 50s, and even their 60s before they jump into saying, oh, wait a minute, I'm about to retire. Or wait a minute, the child is getting out of school. What's my next step? What's the next level? And so that's kind of where I was in that path, going toward, I'm getting ready to retire. What's the next step? And to be honest with you, I sort of got tired of the 9 to 5. I got tired of the drag of the 9 to 5, the 40-hour work week. And then, it's the same routine over and over and over again. And I got tired of it. And that's what kind of moved me over into real estate investing. I said, I want to live the life I want to live, how I want to live it, do what I want to do in my free time, and have free time. And that's what most people say when they want to be millionaires, right? They say, I want to be a millionaire. But what they're really saying is, I want to have my freedom to do what I want when I want. I don't want to have to ask my boss, can I take 2 hours leave because my child has a game that I need to go to, right? Nobody wants to do that. So I found the way to go into real estate investing and have my freedom. And that's what it's really offered. And actually this year is when I'm separating from my 9 to 5 job. I'm separating from it, and I'm actually able to live that life of freedom. And that's what it has given me. So I encourage a lot of women to go out and I guess if you have the time and the ability to learn different ways in which you can get that passive income, something that's going to excite you, and I encourage everybody, just something that's going to excite you. Follow your excitement. And we always think about, well, I have this bill, I have that bill, I have this bill, and I've got to do this, and I've got to work, and I've got to get up, and I've got to trudge. But when it becomes burdensome and when it becomes difficult for you to get up every single morning, go to that job because it's not what you're passionate about, it's not what you want to do, then it's time to switch course. And it may not be real estate. It may be something else. It may be starting your own business. It may be buying a business. It may be, just stopping what you're doing and volunteering for a few hours. Whatever is going to satisfy that urge that feels like you're being fulfilled, that's what you need to go after. And that's what you need to seek, because otherwise you're not fulfilling what you were put on earth to do. And if you're not fulfilling that passion and that desire, that thing that makes you uniquely you, then it's almost like, why am I here? Right. And that was where I was. I wanted to fulfill my plan, the plan that God has for my life. What is it? And I need to find it. I need to go after it. And that became seeking and following the excitement, seeking and following what I'm good at. What am I uniquely good at that nobody else is good at? What am I able to accomplish that other people aren't able to accomplish? And I followed that excitement and I followed that dream. And now it's led me to freedom. And now I'm on the path to whatever is next. I'm just excited about it because it's all for my good, and I'm looking forward to it. So I just encourage people to continue moving forward, continue to pursue what you're good at, continue to pursue your dreams. Don't give up on them. Don't let family and naysayers and everybody else just, cut down your dream, because their path is not your path. You need to follow your path, no matter what anybody else says, because your path is going to lead you to that satisfaction, that fulfillment, and to whatever it is that you've been placed on this earth to do. So thank you so much. I appreciate you allowing me to ramble on, but thank you so much for your time. I greatly appreciate it, and I hope that this helps somebody.